was saying, I have had a proper relationship before though. Like, lasted a couple of months before it just got a bit weird, eh? Like, you know, police intervention, restraining orders, criminal accusations. I mean, seriously though, like, admittedly, I hadn't actually told her we were in a relationship. I thought it would have been obvious by all the nice gestures, presents I left for her. Fuck's sakes, I followed her all the time just to make sure she was safe and looked after. Made sure all her locks and windows were securely locked so nobody could get in. But nah, I'm labelled as a stalker. Does people not understand that a stalker is just someone who's a bit shy and just wants to show their love for, their undying love for someone with just presents or just their constant awkward and some people say creepy appearance everywhere? But yeah, seriously guys, just to remember that stalkers are people that just need a bit of love too and are just a bit awkward in the way they're showing it. So with that, I'll let you go and thanks for having me. Good night.
Hey everyone, the intro music was supposed to be Joy Division. I thought I heard Kings of Leon there, but that'll do, I guess. It's alright, I guess. Yeah, so I thought I'd talk about politics tonight. I'll just start off with a few current events. So we've had the Auckland mayoralty recently, and I have a friend who was really disappointed that the giant penis that she drew on her voting form didn't win. I'm not sure what she meant. I mean, Len Brown did win, right? I think she might have just been confused or something. Other news, John Key tells some teenage rapists to grow up, and also tells a serial murderer to just tone it down a bit. In some international news, Richard Dawkins lost his honey at an airport. Prominent atheist Richard Dawkins. He's really upset about this, so if anyone finds his honey, please let him know immediately. And he's really beside himself. If you want to read more about it, it'll be in his next book, The Complete Tweets of Richard Dawkins, Volume 1. So I'd like to talk about Australia's new Prime Minister, Tony Abbott, tonight. I feel a bit bad taking time away from criticising John Key, but as you can tell, it's probably a pretty bad situation and I need to do this. So he kind of makes John Key look benign, perhaps mildly intelligent by comparison. So, yeah, Tony Abbott, he's the new Prime Minister of Australia, and he's the leader of their Liberal Party. I'm not sure what the word liberal means in Australia, but I think I'm going to stop calling myself liberal to be safe from now on. So, Tony Abbott, he's got a bit of a problem with climate change. In fact, he became the leader of the Liberal Party after he rage quit over the emissions trading scheme and forced a leadership vote. which he then won. So yeah, he's got some issues there with so-called experts telling him what he should believe, and to sort of show them, he's made himself the Minister of Women's Affairs, an area he clearly has no expertise in. So yeah, Tony Abbott, he's got some issues with the so-called climatologists who say that bushfires increasing in Australia is being caused by climate change. Now, because he wasn't a climatologist himself, Tony Abbott has conferred upon himself a PhD in climatology, but only after doing some extensive research and writing a thesis about it. Some parts of this are kind of fictional, by the way. It's not always clear when, but let's try and roll with it. So yeah, he's done extensive research on climate change. He's been around the country, speaking with farmers out in the field, asking them about the weather out there, or their impression of it. And he's also taken a lot of anecdotal evidence down. For example, his cousin had a burning bush, and that wasn't even caused by climate change. His doctor said it was some sort of sexual infection. And he's also done a lot of theoretical work. For example, he's noted that the seasons, due to the seasons, the weather changes all the time, and there can't really be any long-term pattern there. He's also pointed towards the permafrosts melting in the northern hemisphere, which he has ridiculed actually, because he said if they can melt, then they're not really very permanent. Experts have said that there is a strong correlation between droughts and bushfires, although Tony Abbott has countered that there's also a strong correlation between droughts and shut up. And he also believes that the fires are not caused by drought, that they're actually caused by that Mexican thing, El Nino. So I won't keep you here any longer. Unlike Tony Abbott, who is going to be the Australian Prime Minister for the next 3 years or more. I know that we don't get on all that well, Australia. I know that we fight sometimes, but nobody deserves this.
That's what we like, high energy comedy, I like it, it's awesome. Okay. Are you guys ready for your last act of the first half? Have you guys been enjoying yourself so far? Give it up, first give it up.